time. Certainly not a one-man job.
26 minutes past 7 now. We're all keen on saving money, but what lengths would you go to be more sustainable and have more money in your bank account? Well, one mum from Littlehampton has taken sustainable living to a whole new level over the past 3 years, and it's estimated to have saved her more than £20,000 in the process. That is some going. Sian Young is now a sustainable living consultant and has mastered the art of green living, which even involves making her own toiletries. Well, our reporter Sam Harrison has been to meet her for her latest tips and tricks.
My name is Sian Young, and I'm a sustainable success coach and CEO of the Centre for Sustainable Action. I'm bringing sexy and fun to sustainability because there's so much strategy out there. There's so many ways to do it, but it all gets a little bit dry. And so I'm like bringing it real into life. So I'll start with my grandmother's ottoman that keeps all our towels and sheets and everything in it. That was like a very old, ugly looking ottoman that was about 50, 60 years old. And I took the ottoman and I've upcycled it. Now it's really funky and cool and in my living room. This table is out of an old pallet. I bought some legs out of a charity shop and I built it. Our bed frame was free as well, our headboard was free, our baby's cot was free, and we bought just a new mattress for her. The six-seater table and chairs was free. And a wedding as well was like $2,500 because we had it at home. It is easy.
Let's talk about this figure of £21,000, shall we? Because some people might be listening and thinking, well, how does she calculate exactly how much money she saved? How did it happen?
Well, basically, I calculated it by looking at all the furniture that we have, and we looked around and we saw, right, how much would it have costed us to buy that six-seater table for, big Christmas dinners that we have, and how much would that cost to buy a cot and buy a bed and, set everything up, basically, except our white goods. And I just went for the average and looked at all the savings I made, and I couldn't believe it myself when I first added it up because it's about 21,600 and something. So that's how I came with that figure.
Down we go then. Down some stairs into the kitchen area. What have we got here?
So first of all, I've got a yoghurt maker. So that cuts out tons of plastic yoghurt cartons and gives you a complete supply of yoghurt.
I'll be honest, yoghurt cartons, not even something I considered before. Am I typical of a lot of people, do you think, who just aren't aware necessarily of all the little changes that you can make like this that aren't necessarily that much effort either?
Yeah, it's not that much effort. You stick it in and you turn it on and walk away. And 12 hours later, you come back, you've got yoghurt. And see, I don't know if you're like everybody else because I've been in this sustainable lifestyle for quite a while now, and that's why I teach it. But I know that if you're having a yoghurt plastic carton every time you're having a yoghurt, and if you've got kids as well, because my daughter eats these yogurts, you're adding a lot of plastic that you can then get rid of. And one thing I wanted to point out is my water filter. Now that, when I found that out, I loved it. It's an ancient Japanese technique of burnt wood, basically, and you put it in there and it sucks all the nasties basically in the water, like filter. So this is a glass jar that was a £5, and then the stick itself is a £10, and it lasts 6 months.
Now, when I was reading about what you do online, one thing that really, really made me want to find out more was the fact that you make a lot of your own toiletries yourself. So I've come into the bathroom now, and you're going to show me a few of these homemade toiletries that you got here.
Well, I'm just showing you just now the bamboo toothbrushes. So my daughter's got one as well. We have also hair products for my daughter. She's mixed ethnicity, and so her hair takes a lot of moisture. So we've got aloe vera. You saw the big aloe vera plant in the living room, and we slice off the leaves there.
No way, that's incredible.
Yeah, my daughter and I make aloe vera hair gel for her hair. I make body butters, so I've got the ingredients here. So that I used as well when I was pregnant. And my age is out there anyway. Like, I'm 47, I had a baby 2 years ago, and my skin is awesome. And I used that homemade product with shea butter, coconut oil and olive oil throughout my pregnancy. And no stretch marks, no nothing, skin awesome. And here's a toothpaste I made with charcoal, and it's a little bit of bicarbonate soda.
I'm sorry, charcoal?
Yeah.
On your teeth?
Powdered charcoal. You put a tiny bit and you don't need much. And that is like an abrasive that polishes up your teeth.
What's your message to people that are perhaps slightly sceptical of all this, but have got a bit of curiosity within them? Should they start to make these types of changes in their own lives?
I think my message to everybody out there, right, is I too am fed up of the consumer bashing that's going on. Like, it's not entirely a consumer's place to change the whole industry and what's happening. But we do have the power in our actions to make industry listen to us by making the changes ourselves, because you're going to start saving money. You're going to stop giving the money out to industries that are polluting our planet against our will. So the first steps to take are the best steps you'll ever take, and then you'll just keep moving forward. So go for it. Have some fun.
Wonderful. Well done to Sian Young from Littlehampton, who for the past 3 years has been going very green, making her own toiletries and recycling and doing all sorts of stuff to help save the planet, but saving some £20,000 in the process. What are your top tips this morning for going green and saving the money in your back pocket? Do let us know. It is 28